I used to spend my first 2 hours at the office just wading through emails and drafting reports until my brain was completely frazzled before lunchtime. Then I discovered a way to automate most of my tedious tasks by tapping into the smartest minds on the planet all at once, and it completely transformed my workday. Chatbotapp.ai is a universal hub that gives you access to over 30 leading AI models like ChatGPT, Claude and Gemini, all under one straightforward plan. It's designed especially for working professionals to write emails, reports, and handle complex translations, all without the hassle of managing multiple subscriptions. Today, you can try out every single premium feature for just $1. So make sure you get involved by clicking the link in the description or in the pinned comment. Now, let me show you how it works. All right, everyone, let's take a look at chatbotapp.ai and show you exactly what we're talking about. So right from the start, I really like the minimalist mode. We've got 15 chat models, 3 image models, and top-level security, just as we mentioned earlier. The main big names are obviously ChatGPT, Claude, and Google Gemini. But we've also got DeepSeek on there as well, which is pretty cool. So I really like that you can access all of them. So let's actually jump straight into the chat component now, and we can see in real time how this looks. So we're going to paste this in here. Want to draft a professional follow-up email to a client after a project strategy meeting, summarizing the discussion, outlining the steps, and maintaining a confident yet friendly tone. So let's see how it turns. So the subject is right there. We've got the client's name. Hi, so-and-so. Thank you. Yep, the meeting summary's there. We've got the next steps and the timeline as requested. Looks good. And as you can see, we can actually switch over to Claude, for example, if we want to see what kind of output Claude will give. This is really great. Again, being able to have Claude and ChatGPT within the same subscription. I think that's a huge advantage because you might prefer the response or the answer to the prompt that one gives over the other. Let's have a look. Okay, so you can see how they're slightly different. Claude has gone ahead and used some emojis here. Here's what we've drafted together. North Star, top priority, still brewing, action steps. So you can see how Claude's response was just a bit more playful with the emojis and so on, while ChatGPT seemed to have a slightly more professional, corporate feel. So depending on what the business is, it really does make a big difference what kind of email you'd want to reply with. So this is a perfect example. Explain the latest AI compliance regulations, okay? So for a business handling customer data, all right, so now we're just going to switch over to Google Gemini and give that a go. And we're going to ask it to explain the latest AI compliance regulations for businesses handling customer data and see if Gemini, the third big player, can give us something we're satisfied with. Okay, so that's good. It's highlighting some key compliance points, next steps, bias auditing, governance frameworks, vendor due diligence. It's all there. Really nice. Yeah. Just scrolling down, having a bit of a look here. So as you can see, you really do get slight differences in the answers from the various AI systems because they're all trained quite differently to handle certain issues and prompts more effectively than others. So yes, pretty impressive. Key regulatory frameworks, that bit coming up there. Okay, so it's still just processing. Yep, got the requirements, limited risk, nice. So it's given me a really comprehensive setup here. This is with DeepSeek now as well. Common compliance requirements for businesses. So even DeepSeek is giving some good answers to these prompts too, which is good to see. Yeah, this is good. Okay, nice. That was with DeepSeek R1. So you can actually access it on multiple platforms. So of course you can access it on your phone, all right? Whether it's your mobile, desktop, of course, any browser. Your messages and history sync across all sessions, so that's pretty good as well. The different packages. So again, $1 to start today for free, $19.99 for the pro per month, or 40 quid, $39.99 for the yearly plan if we actually want to go ahead with that. Sorry, $39.99 per month as well for the following plan there, as we can see. So all the different benefits there. You've got free, pro and ultra pro as well. Sorry, I think at least going for the pro package is going to be great because you're getting all those important bits there. You can also get Grok in there as well, which is actually another really good addition too. So yeah, just being able to use that comparison tool to see the accuracy across different AIs, I think is huge because I think this is an issue that a lot of us are facing now. We're developing biases depending on which AI we're actually using. And you know, it's never really good to rely on just one source of information, even if it is AI. So I think the fact is, especially when it comes to something important, you really should be using, say, you normally use ChatGPT. But then if it's something really important, all right, and you're having a bit of a debate about what the data is or how accurate it might be, then just switch easily over to Gemini. Check it again on Grok. Go over and check it on DeepSeek, Clug, because you want to make sure that you're getting data that makes sense and that you're satisfied with. Because again, while AI is really effective and great, it's not always 100%, and that applies to all AI. So I think just having that comparison feature and being able to compare them is just incredibly valuable. And yeah, look, considering the Pro plan is just 19.99 cents per month, and you're getting access to all of those different AIs, that in my opinion is quite a bargain, to be honest, because even just ChatGPT alone, I believe, is quite possibly more than that just on its own. But you're going to be getting Chat, Google, Claude, DeepSeek, Grok all in one. So it's kind of a no-brainer. Stop letting busy work drain your energy. Click the link in the description right now to start your $1 trial of chatbotapp.ai and get your work under control today.